Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Magician is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Well, here we are, Clark. This is game 2 of a back-to-back for these guys, so should we expect lower energy out there?
I certainly am not counting on that. I mean, these guys are in tremendous physical condition. They can handle a quick turnaround. That's part of what they get paid to do.
Now here's Edwards. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Butler kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Edwards passes to Conley. Over Lowry. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Pass to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Hero. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The tray. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
It's stolen by Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
He hits the second from the line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Lowry. Edwards against Hero. Here's Magician. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded closely. That one drops for him.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Well, they're passing to Magician. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Magician passes to Adebayo. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. And it's Magician with the rebound. The Heat trailed by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Edwards with it. Butler covering. Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Adebayo against Conley. Now here's Lowry. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And here is Conley. He has yet to score.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Butler feeling out of it. Left side Lowry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over in the corner, Conley. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Butler. 17 points for him last game against Boston. Shots good by Hero.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
The first free throw is good. Here's Conley, still without a basket. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Lowry. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Here's Hero. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here is Lowry going inside, lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
To the wing right side. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Conley. Lowry covering. Shot clock at 5. Feeds it to Gobert. Over Adebayo. Gobert can't hit.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Conley against Lowry. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Another miss by Minnesota. The Heat have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Magician. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Towns. To the inside. And Gobert gets to Conley. And they pick up 2. Conley's got his first 2 points.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Well, their pass to Magician. Tries again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Magician's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Towns, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert down low. He's covered by Hero. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
Knocked loose. Here's Lowry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now here's Gobert. Still yet to score. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lowry, and another basket for Miami.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside, Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the miss from Magician. Out left to the wing. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Outside Butler. The alley-oop finish is off the mark.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
They get it back. Out to Conley. Towns in the corner. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Now, here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Michael Conley. To the wing on the left. Here's Gobert. And it's Miami with the rebound. Magicians got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Butler against Towns. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. So it's Miami with a 6-point lead.
The Timberwolves 54, the Heat 60.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Heat, backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. And Adebayo is up there with the Magician, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves, trailing by 4.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now Conley. Kicks it to Towns. from deep. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. There's Hero with a 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gobert, no good. The Heat leading by 6. To the middle. Hero, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Big Cat says, take that.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Down low, here's Magician, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Magician.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Magician passes to Hero. Conley against Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for Jaden McDaniel.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Poked away. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one good. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Hero. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
The pass to Conley. Edwards against Hero. It counts, and the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. And Edwards, no good on that one. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Now, here's Butler. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points per game last year. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's Gobert. Nothing on the board. Here's Edwards. And it's all evened up.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Kicks it out to Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Lowry. Inside.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
To the inside, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Magician. Miami no good on that time either.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Magician with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Well, they're passing to Magician. Plays it up and banks it in. Magician's got 6 here in this quarter.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Edwards with it. 24 points for him. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Butler. Right side Lowry. Towns with the steal. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The quick look no good that time. For Miami, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Heat with the lead. Edwards is the 3, and Towns is at the 4. Conley out there with Shake Milton. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Magician. Rebound, Minnesota. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Milton against Hero. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And Miami shooting in this game 45%. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Miami again turning it over. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Now, here's Milton. And Gobert kicks to Milton over Butler. A shot by Milton, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And he makes the first.
Hero, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the Heat call time here. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Back to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good work defensively by Lowry.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Butler, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
To the middle, here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. Butler on the wing. Defended by Milton. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 2.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Passes it to Towns. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. And here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Goes up again. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Hero against Edwards. Lets a floater go. Hero no good. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. He'd have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Magician missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the pass to Butler. To the left wing. Here's Lowry. Good work defensively by Conley.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Butler, here we go. Here's Magician. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
The Heat trailed by 3. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 10 points for Butler.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Down low. Towns, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now McDaniels. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hero against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Lowry picks him up. Edwards can't hit. Miami trailing. Butler in the corner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Miami grabs the miss.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
To the inside. Here's Magician to take the lead. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Here's Conley. That one good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Hero. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Towns throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Back to Butler. Shoots over Towns. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Butler.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Conley, the pass to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. The Heat trailed by 5. Lowry with the ball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Passes it to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Magician. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Hero against Conley. 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. Drills the 3-pointer. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. They're able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Hero passes to Magician.
2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. That one a little long. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Minnesota calls timeout. They lead by 8. 1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. To the middle. And it's Magician missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Hero on the wing. And the pass to Lowry. Connects from three-point range.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
They double-team Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Edwards. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Edwards got 31.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the rejection by Towns. They get it back. Adebayo passes to Magician. Missed it, even after all those chances. Now here's Edwards. Inside. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.